What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. I know things are looking a little different around here, but that's because we are in my bathroom, so I apologize if the lighting and sound is kind of off, but tonight I actually have the luxury to attend a wedding instead of work one. If you don't already know, I'm a wedding planner and a makeup artist, so I'm always on the vendor side of things, and I finally get the opportunity to kind of chillax and be a guest tonight, so I'm really looking forward to that, and I thought it'd be the perfect opportunity to invite you guys along and just come get ready with me. I realized that I haven't done one of these videos before, and I also wanted to show you how I personally get ready for Indian events. I have a cool outfit planned and I want to show you guys how I'm going to do my makeup, so if you guys want to see how that's going to go, keep on watching. I literally have so many things that I want to talk to you guys about, but I'm realizing I have like no time. I'm such a chatty person and I love chatty get ready with me, so this is gonna be interesting. So before we get started, I just pinned my hair back. I have no clue how people do their makeup with their hair all up in their face. That annoys me so much. So I had to sort that out quickly, and I also made myself a cup of masala chai. I love masala chai and I'm so glad that I can actually make it well at home now. If you follow me on Instagram, you know how much I've been making it. I'm like hashtagging chaiwali all the time. Maybe it's a future business venture, I don't know. But to make this extra desi, I brought Parle G cookies in a katori to accompany my chai while I get ready. It's a mood. I can't remember the last time I had Parle G, like probably maybe 2 years ago or 3 years ago. Do a little taste test before we get started. I have no time for this, I don't know how I'm doing this. So verdict, I don't think I ever had it with tea, like dipped in tea before. I don't like it. Anyway, let's get to work. So my hair's out of my face and I've already moisturized. I used the Clinique Dramatically Different. It's super good, and I like that it's a really lightweight moisturizer, especially for the summer. I get hot so easily, so I always need like a gel consistency moisturizer or just a very light cream so that my face doesn't like sweat too much. Also, if you're wondering what these are, just ignore. You know when you're like super bored and you have nothing better to do than just pick at your face and create all these new scabs? That was me 2 nights ago and now I regret it, but we will take care of those. I am going to use this Milk Makeup Blur Stick. I got this in a set earlier this year and I don't reach for it too much, but when I do, I love it because it actually does a really, really good job. Now, what should we do? I don't know what sequence I'm going to do any of this in. I haven't filmed my makeup in so long, so I feel like anytime I get on camera, I'm just like, I don't want to do my makeup. There are days where I actually plan to do my makeup nicely, but here we are with an hour to get ready, and I have none of my stuff with me, so that's great. Anyway, let's take care of these brows. I'm just using this NYX brow brush and my ABH Dip Brow Pomade in Chocolate. Funny story to tell you guys about my brows. So I used to get them done all the time, and then just like every bad brow story, my brow artist was out of town and I had a substitute take care of my brows. And when I say take care, I mean royally destroy. And then after that, I was just super scarred. I was just like, you know what, I need to start doing my brows myself. Everything was all good and dandy for a while until like 3 weeks ago when I decided to fix my brows up after a long day at work. And I was too close to the mirror and everything looked good until I stepped back. And I had no brows again. So I've been growing them out the last few weeks and they seem okay. And there's nothing that a little pomade can't fix. Whenever I'm in a rush, I literally put no thought into my brows. And I just aimlessly fill them in like a toddler. Fill the out of them and then fix it all up with concealer after. Because honestly, ain't nobody got time for those perfect Instagram brows, you know? So the Scouse brows are ready. I'm definitely not leaving my house like this, don't worry. I'm just gonna fix this up with my Born This Way multi-use concealer in Warm Beige. I love this concealer. It is so, so good. I'm just using a Laura Mercier concealer brush. This is the same concealer I use under my eyes as well. I just love the staying power of it, and I like that it dries matte and it doesn't crease, especially if you set it. Okay, I'm just gonna need to get a little close to my mirror, so I'll be right back. all done. Brows are still looking a little thick, but it's all good. What can you do? Now I'm gonna go into the eyes. I just used the concealer as my primer as well, and I'm gonna go into the Huda Beauty Warm Brown Obsessions palette. This is probably my favorite eyeshadow palette that I have used to date. I was originally gonna do a cut crease, but I don't think we're gonna do that today because we ain't got time. Just gonna use this red color here in the crease. Now I'm gonna use the gold over here, and I'm just gonna put that all the way across my lid. I'm just using my fingers. One thing about the gold in this palette, which I actually like, but I also dislike depending on the situation, is that it's a lot more like bronzy. It's super, super pretty, but the thing is, when it comes to Indian outfits, I find that a lot of the time the embroidery is more of like a deep gold or like a dusty gold, and this is definitely more orange. Just going into my Naked 2 palette. I'm just using Half Baked. I'm gonna use a different finger. I love putting eyeshadow on, especially when it's like a glittery or shimmery shadow with my fingers. I just find that it blends a lot easier. And you get to cover more real estate. Yeah, this is definitely looking more gold than bronze. I'm liking it. Okay, cool. So now I'm gonna go in with the Naked Palette's Blackout, and I'm using just a pencil brush to put this on the outer corner, and I always start with a really light hand and a very, very small amount of product because I'm just scared to commit to black eyeshadow. It's just a lot, and before you know it, it can become a lot, so it's always best to start gradually and just build up the color. I also think I'm going to be doing a red lip with this look, so I don't know that I should have even done any of this, but it's too late, so let's just keep going. Okay. I'm just going to take care of the eyes real quick. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so eyes are pretty much sorted. I don't know if you can tell. I'll show you guys in better lighting after I'm all done. But the lashes and liner definitely fix things up a little bit. And after I put a little highlight under the brow bone, we are going to be good to go. So now let's get into the face. I'm just going to use a little bit of a green corrector on the little spots over here. I'm just going to go in with my Fenty Pro filter. I love applying like complexion products and even my eye products, I guess, with my fingers. It's so much easier. Brushes are just so much work, and the main thing though to me is you can mix things a lot easier, and it's just a lot simpler to blend products in when you use your fingers. Yeah, like, hello, wrong shade. I'm just gonna mix in the Matte and Poreless Fit Me Foundation by Maybelline in 355 Coconut. I love this shade to mix in with my foundation when I get tan. This is like the perfect undertone for me, and it's obviously a lot darker than my current shade, but still, it does a really good job at warming up the products that I already have. Instead of me having to buy a new foundation entirely. I honestly can't remember the last time I wore foundation, to be honest. I feel like for the longest time I've just been like spot concealing whenever I want to actually wear makeup, and then if I want a little bit more coverage, I'll just use like a tinted moisturizer. Speaking of, I've been loving the Glossier Skin Tint. I'm in G5. Well, that's actually the shade I got when I was a little lighter, but it still works because it's so sheer, but I just love it. It gives you that really dewy, hydrated look. I know a lot of people have lots to say about Glossier because it's literally like a barely there kind of makeup brand, but I think that's the beauty of it. So I'm not going to overdo it with the foundation. I got enough coverage, substantially more than what I'm used to lately, and I definitely don't want to pack on the products because it's a super hot evening. I'm going to go in with my Born This Way concealer and just put that under my eyes, down the bridge of my nose, a little on my forehead. A quick tip to increase the coverage of your concealer actually is, especially if it's a liquid, apply it and then let it sit for a couple seconds before you blend it out. It just makes it a lot more opaque. I'm gonna do that and then I'm gonna blend it out, set my face, add my blush, bronzer, contour, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in a second. So the makeup is all done and did, and I actually love the look. I'll show you guys in proper lighting as soon as I'm done my hair as well. But yeah, I just finished everything off camera because I didn't want to take up too much time, and I also didn't want to bore you guys. But love the overall look. Just a quick rundown of the products. I used the Lorac Pro Contour Palette, the Fenty Bronzer, and my MAC Harmony Blush. And the star of the show is this Sephora Lip Cream in 01. This is literally my go-to lip product and go-to lip shade whenever I have events to go to. I just love a true red lipstick, but I never actually wear it on a day-to-day because obviously it's so bold. So whenever I have somewhere to go, this is the product I reach for. It actually lasts so long as well, so you don't have to worry about touching it up throughout the night. That is the look. I actually really like the eye makeup with the red lips. I don't think it's too much at all. And it'll look nice with the outfit. So now that we're done the makeup finally, let's get on to hair. Honestly, makeup trumps hair for me any day. Especially when I'm going to events, because I know for a fact it's just gonna all fall out because of the heat, the dancing, and over time your hair just ends up in a bun anyway, so I try not to put too much effort in. What I like to do when I'm not putting too much thought into my hair, but I do want like a little bit of body, is I'll just kind of curl my hair with my straightener just so that it's got a little bit of a bounce to it, and then I'll just use some hairspray to spray it and set it in place. So this is what the curls look like without any product in them. Please don't judge by the way my hair is right now because it's definitely kind of limp. I have no layers or anything in it. Okay guys, so hair and makeup is fully done. Like I said, I didn't do anything crazy with my hair, just added in a few little loose waves, and I like the overall. I think it looks really nice, but I want to show you guys my outfit. So long story short, a little bit of history about this outfit. This actually used to be one of my mom's outfits, and I upcycled it to make it a little bit more modern. The thing with me is I'm not going to events all the time, so I don't see a point in purchasing new outfits for every single event that I go to. I just find ways to kind of upcycle what we already have. I have a lot of my mom's old outfits that are absolutely gorgeous, and I just love the embroidery, so I'm always down to kind of be a little bit more creative. So I'm gonna quickly throw on the outfit, and then I'll show you guys how I'm gonna style it with some jewelry and a little bindi to finish it off to be extra Desi girl tonight, and I think we're good to go. I somehow always end up rushing no matter how much time I have. But I'm finally ready. I threw on a red bindi because literally red is my favorite color, so anytime I can add in any accents, I do. And no look is a Desi look without a bindi. Then I threw on these dangly earrings, and I actually substituted the dupatta that comes with this outfit again to add in a little bit more red. And I'm bringing my Marmont wallet on chain as my little purse because obviously it matches. So this is the lehenga, and as you can see, the red chunni matches perfectly, so it works. But it's definitely an old school style lehenga, and I kind of upcycled it by getting the blouse redone as a strapless one and added in a little bit of piping to just make it a little bit more modern, but had to add my bangles, of course. I love putting bangle sets together for events. It's just so much fun. This is the overall. I absolutely love it, and I hope you guys did too. Thank you for getting ready with me, and I'll be sure to do more of these whenever I get the opportunity. Let me know if you want to see more of these and what type of get readies you'd like to see, but yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. It's great to be back, and I'll see you guys very soon. Bye.